Yes. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in on the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
You guys mean a lot to us. More than you mean to your mom.
Very true.
That's how much you mean to us. It's working. It's working. Oh, look at that. First try. Get some people in here for a second. Concurrent viewers. None. Okay, we got one. Is that you?
Nope, not yet.
All right, man. One's better than none.
That's very true.
Think about making one new friend a day for the rest of your life.
That's a lot.
That's too many. I would
Way too many.
I would cut back.
I would fucking kill myself.
Yeah, buddy. Fucking hate friends. See here. Let's get it going over here and over there. Hope everyone's doing all right. We're doing good. In case you care to ask. You know, nobody ever does. Here comes everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't read the comments today. All right, there we go. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Jake, Jocelyn, Jesse, Sarah, Jordan Glover, Connor, you see you in Louisville, buddy. Boom, shaka. Boom, 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 boom. Who doesn't love a buff chick with armpit hair?
Me.
You got the wrong guy. All right, guys. We're going to get it going. Thanks for coming. On my chest, not in my butt, and giving me AIDS. AIDS is scary, dude.
I worry about it every day.
I do, too. Some dude got it off a toilet seat when I was in middle school.
Hell yeah.
Fucking loser. If you like to masturbate in the mirror because you like the color of the eyes your father gave you, you've come to the right podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brohio podcast. I'm here with my best friend in the entire world, and we're going to do a podcast.
Let's fucking do a podcast, man.
I am the delicious Nickalicious.
I'm Rob Dog. Hey, guys.
If you ever meet me in person, you can call me Nick.
Sure. You can
Four-letter word. It's a nasty four-letter word.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad said, hey, we're going to name you Nicholas. Why? We want to give you a name people can't make fun of. So my brothers started calling me Dickless Nicholas.
Gotcha.
Pretty cut and dry what they meant by that.
Yeah.
They meant that my dick was so much bigger than theirs, they couldn't stand the thought of having to call me King Big Dick or something like that. They had to make reference to me not having a dick. Very powerful message for my brothers.
Hey, man.
They're both a lot smaller than me.
It backfired.
Yeah. Still, Thanksgiving's going to be weird this year, man, because it's just festering, building every year.
Mm-hmm. Someone's getting stuffed like the turkey is.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All of you.
You got to stuff one of your brothers in the other brother.
Speaking of stuffing, how about our new Patreon subscriber, Tristan?
Oh, God.
God, Tristan, fuck.
And let's not forget about fucking Bobby Gobble Jr. Goble. Not like Gobble.
Hey, man, we met him at AEW over the weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bobby.
Fucking gobble, brother.
Thanks for being there. Sorry I had to take an in-person fucking meeting for us to get you to subscribe to the Patreon after all these years.
Right.
Bobby. What a fucking hard body. Hell of a dude, man.
Beautiful dick on him.
Loved meeting him. I haven't forgot about you, Tristan. Still thinking about that envelope full of teeth you sent. Fucking weirdo.
What?
Oh, well, we'll hold on a second.
Okay.
William Sizemore. That's exactly what I want to do with my dick, too, William. Give it a little more size. We appreciate you being here, pal. Thanks for subscribing.
I don't know what the fuck this next one is.
Arr-bear.
Arr-bear.
Arr-bear. You can...
A-A-R question mark. Bear.
Hey. Thanks for being here regardless. We appreciate every single one of you. For $1 a month, you can get access to some bonus content. We got $1 Bro Talks on there where we talk about fucking bullshit for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We also got ad-free content for $1.
Yeah, buddy.
Comes out the first of the month. So line it up with your welfare check. You can get all of it, one shebang, knock it all out.
Take Cole's cash too.
We do take Kohl's cash.
Yeah.
I've got $10 worth right now.
Hell yeah, man.
Because I went and bought shirts for Disney World over the weekend.
Look at you.
She said, this is not good for today. I said, what's the fucking point then? I'm here right now. I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
That's why Kohl's cash is so sneaky.
I just want to get some Dick's dollars.
I got those too. I spent Stacy's Dick's dollars one time, dude. She was lit up. She was mad.
Dude.
I was going to buy myself running shoes. Not today, you're not. I spent all your dick bucks.
God, that place is so expensive, man.
It is, man.
It's so expensive.
Spend all your dick butts.
Yeah. Our oldest son is super picky on clothes, so we went there to get him shoes, and there were some shirts there that he wanted. And dude, I think it cost $400.
Oh my god.
For like 3 or 4 shirts and his shoes.
I would have beat the shit out of him in the parking lot.
It was so fucking rough. She told me and I cried.
All right, well, you can go check out a friend of the show, Amy. She's got a new podcast going on. Hold on one second here. I got to make sure I'm doing this right. It's either weird or strange.
You keep messing it up.
Strange.
There
I was
you
going
go.
to say weird.
Look at you. That's why you double check, man.
Strange, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Amy's podcast is Strange History.
There you go.
She's been a tremendous help to us over the years. Very welcoming soul. She started her own podcast. We've talked to Amy many times over the years. She's been nothing but great to us. So go check out her podcast, Strange History, and here's the promo for that right now, unless you're on YouTube. Okay, YouTube, you missed it because we don't do that live. It's too complicated.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt. We like to interrupt, so
Yeah, we're the interrupters.
that's what we do.
Rob and I went to a very fancy wrestling show over the weekend.
It was super classy.
It was AEW House Rules.
Yeah.
Thing was, the tickets were general admission, so I knew that in order for us to be successful, we must arrive early to get preferred seating. Sure. I arrived 1 hour early, and I got in line.
Mm-hmm.
Robert, I'm what they call a bit of a shit magnet. The people directly behind me in line admitted to being carnies. That was their job, and their boss was, quote, unquote, going to fucking kill them for taking such a long weekend.
Oh, shit. How's the carnival going to survive?
They're in Florida right now.
Oh, man.
They have family in Bellefontaine, Ohio.
Oh, shit.
They traveled up, and they were going to see AEW House Rules. These guys debated everything from...
I feel like the majority of the people that were there were probably carnies.
Oh, buddy.
There's a lot of them.
That was a very interesting flavor of humans at that event.
It was, yeah. It was like every trailer park ever. It was pretty
Think
great.
about it. You see all these big wrestlers on TV, and then they come to town, and it's only $20 to go watch them.
Yeah.
And that's how much tickets were there, $20. Great show, though.
It was
man.
awesome. Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Fuck, what a good show.
Yeah.
Met a lot of creatures, though.
For sure.
I sent Rob Dog a Snapchat as soon as I got in line. There was like a 600-pound guy in front of me. His jeans were stuck in his sock, and he had white shit all over his leg. He's wearing Skechers, too.
Yeah, he was, man.
You automatically assume something about someone when you see a man wearing Skechers gym shoes.
Yeah.
I assume the worst. I don't like to be judgmental. I don't like to be presumptuous.
The soles in them are definitely wore out. I just automatically assume that. They're squeaking.
There was this guy in front of me. He was waiting by himself. I said, "You come by yourself?" He looked at me and said, "No." And then he fucking quit talking to me. I'm just trying to make small talk to stay warm.
Just to stay warm. Trying to generate some friction in the air.
He said, you come by yourself? No. Flash forward a half an hour, I see this very, very large man lumbering from around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking...
Did they kiss?
We're talking 600 pounds.
Oh, okay. Like Rascal at Walmart.
Yeah.
Big.
And he got there and he is talking to Mr. Grumpy Dick in front of me.
Yeah.
He said, "This is the third time I tried walking over here, and I'm too dizzy to stand here, so I'm going back."
Fucking walking over made him dizzy.
I said, "Fuck you! Why'd you walk all the way over here? Just tell him you're not coming back.
You're right.
You're gonna die." And that's what the guy said. Why'd you walk all the way over here just to tell me you're going to go sit back down? And that big fat fucker said, I need you to help me walk back.
Oh, my God, dude. That would suck so bad.
And then Mr. No looked at me and said, will you hold my spot? And I looked at him and I said, yes, I will. I could have said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Or I could have said, I hope you fucking die. Or, I could have said anything.
Like, no, you're not here. You're here. You're not here by yourself, man.
I could have grabbed him on the giblets and twisted.
That'd be about.
Give him a little fucking tater twister.
Yeah.
Speaking of that. Speaking of tater twisters. We got a dry erase board on our fucking refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning at, I don't know, 5:30 in the morning, I let the dogs out, flip the lights on. And somebody wrote on the dry erase board, they wrote,
I'm excited.
They wrote, there's a tater in the toilet. There's a tater in the toilet. Oh, man, I was fucking, I couldn't, it was early. I couldn't hold it together, man. Fuck.
Was there, in fact, a tater in the toilet?
Not that I've been made aware of.
Oh, man. It's funny.
I got home today and I asked and nobody admitted to it.
You say that and it made me think of something that happened to me yesterday. I got home. I was the last one to get home. Everybody else was there. And we were downstairs. My wife was cooking dinner. All the kids were downstairs. And I went to go in the bathroom to take a piss in the bathroom downstairs. And I walked in and went to go. I opened up the toilet, and there was just a big pile of shit just dry docked on the porcelain.
Like a dead dolphin.
It was like a big creamy pile
waiting to get rolled back into the ocean.
It was like this. It was like it looked like Lincoln logs like sitting beside each other. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? And it's like somebody just took a diabolical duty in here and didn't even try to get off the porcelain. So I had to piss, and naturally I just tried to piss it off of there.
You're taking your life in your own hands when there's a lot in there like that.
Yeah, and so I asked my oldest son, I'm like, was that you that took a shit in there? And he's like, no. He's like, I was wondering who did it. And then he said no. My other son said no. And then my other son said no. So I'm like, it was either my mother-in-law or my wife.
Definitely your wife.
Because I knew it wasn't my one son because he had already went upstairs and shit. So I go over to her and I'm like, did you shit in there? She was like, no. She's like, I look every single time before I leave the bathroom just to make sure something didn't happen. And I'm like, fuck, it was your mom.
God damn, bitch.
She put a fucking log on the porcelain.
Fucking nuked it, dude.
Come to find out, it was the youngest kid. He was like, I was like, did you shit down here? And he was like, yeah, but I flushed it. And I was like, you may have flushed it, dog, but that seal was on land.
You forgot to kill it before you flushed it. You gotta take a sword in there like a barbarian.
It was sitting there just like, please flush me.
Get me the fuck out of here. Put me back in the water.
Oh, dude, kids are the worst, man.
Sure rubbed his nose in it. Whipped his ass.
Yeah, that works. Peed on him.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I mean, we can save it for another time. Kids just, God.
They're so gross.
Speaking of kids, things in Ohio are popping off right now. Anytime you get on TikTok and you see a wild video, they say, only in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
See a wild YouTube short, only in Ohio.
We're the joke of the world, man. Our state is.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Okay? It's getting pretty crazy around here. Well, it just so happens a couple weeks ago in Circleville, we did an episode on this place.
We did, yeah.
Close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I guess he's a zebra farmer. I don't know what the fuck he is.
Yeah.
But this guy got his arm bit off by a zebra.
Hell yeah, man.
Have you heard the 911 call?
I don't think I did.
Oh, good, because I got it for you.
Hell yeah.
We're good. This is our news article of the week. Let's see here. An Ohio man was hospitalized Sunday after a zebra he owned nearly bit his arm off. Pickaway County Sheriff's deputies found the 72-year-old man in a fenced-in field lying on the ground. A deputy eventually shot and killed the zebra because of its aggressive behavior. Here's a look at the 911 call and body cam footage. Oh, no. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's fuck him up.
What's going on?
I got attacked by
A zebra.
I got attacked.
Hold on.
This really is every like country Ohio guy. It's funny because I think of Ohio, I don't think about zebras.
No,
I mean,
never hit one of those with my car. I've hit a groundhog. Never hit a
I
zebra.
got my arm bit off
Hey,
by a zebra.
in a minute, he started screaming for the chopper because he knows that arm's not attached, dude. Fuck.
This is awesome already.
What's going on?
I got attacked by a zebra.
You got attacked by a what?
It's like he's embarrassed.
Send the squad quick.
Okay, what attacked you?
A zebra.
A zebra?
She thinks he's fucking trashed.
Yeah. What attacked you? A zebra. One of those silver and black ink pens? No. The fucking zebra.
Yeah, it's a horse.
It's a horse.
Okay, is there anybody with you that's injured or just you?
It's just me right now.
Okay, where's the zebra at?
In the field with me. I got a fire here.
Okay,
I got a fire here.
No, I think he said I got a fart here.
Got a fire.
He's too scared to fart and piss a zebra off. I got a fart here.
Man, this poor
I
dude.
think he meant like he had a fart in his hand and he was gonna throw it.
He tried to throw it, but his arm got bit off.
Listen really closely. It sounds like he says, I got a fart here. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's what he said.
In the field with me. I got a fire here.
okay,
Send
is
the
your arm?
chopper.
Okay,
Send
we're
the
starting
chopper.
a medic now. Let's.
Fire here.
Send the chopper.
He said, send the chopper. Send air support.
Okay,
Send
is your
the
arm?
chopper.
Okay, we're starting a medic now. Listen, is your arm still attached?
You what?
Did he bite your arm? Did he?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
God, this poor dude. So comical though. Poor. Oh hell yeah.
You want a beer? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, hell yeah.
You what?
Did he bite your arm? Did he?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, is it still attached?
Huh.
Is it still attached, sir?
No, I got him off.
Before it gets me again.
Thing's coming back.
Okay, listen.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Poor fucking guy. I don't think it actually detached his arm.
Okay. I was gonna say, damn, I didn't know they had that power like that.
What? Yeah, dude. What has to happen in order for a zebra to be like successful in detaching your arm?
Yeah, I mean
You have to be a little bit. There's
a vendetta there, man.
that was sensual.
yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'm sorry. That was consensual. Is what
Yeah.
I was. It was probably sensual too, but
he was. Yeah, I think that he did something to piss that zebra off
that was a consensual act. He wanted his arm removed
for sure.
because there's no way. My dad's been bit by a horse. It just
Mhm.
takes off a little bit of skin.
Mm-hmm.
They can't bite your fucking arm off. Zerbas might be different though, dude. They're out there living in the wild.
It's the meth zebras. Got the meth horses.
Black and white ones.
All right.
I just don't know, man.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
Jesse sent us a picture of his balls.
Yeah.
Good. It was very hairy testicles, Jesse.
Very, very long, straggly hairs. I liked it.
Anyways, we got a show coming up. We're going to be live in Louisville, Kentucky, with Hillbilly Horror Stories. We're
Oh
gonna-
yeah, it's an early show.
Saturday, April 15th at 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to be at 21st in Germantown and Barrel Room, 1481 South Shelby Street, Louisville, Kentucky. You can go to brohiopodcast.com/tickets.
Do it. Hang out with us.
Vomited on myself. There's a link there. You can click on the picture, or there's a thing that says click here. You can fucking click there. And it'll take you to the Eventbrite page. Tickets $25 a piece. We're going to have shirts. We're going to have fucking fools of your cock if that's what you want.
If not, we'll still do it.
Too bad.
Yeah.
So sad. It's going to be a great time.
Buying a ticket is automatically giving your consent, so
To
that's in the fine print.
Everything. Come see us.
Yeah.
Love to meet everybody.
Every single one of you.
God, I can't wait to press some of these guys up above my head just to show them what it's like to be manhandled.
Ultimate power move.
November 1966. This is what my dad did when I was growing up, too. He was a sewing machine salesman. But November 1966, the sewing machine salesman named Woodrow Drenberger was traveling home from his place of employment, J.C. Penney. Are they still around?
I don't know.
They're not. They're barely holding on if they
Yeah.
are.
So's the name Woodrow.
Woodrow.
You don't hear that often.
You know what his nickname was?
Woody?
Woody. They
Sure,
called him
of
Woody.
course. Yeah.
Fucking hard-ass dick. But he was coming home from his job at J.C. Penney's in Marietta, Ohio.
Ah.
Wow, not far from here.
Not far.
He was heading to his farmhouse in Mineral Wells, West Virginia.
Ah.
I think that's where they filmed October Sky. That's what it feels like anyways. It was around 6 p.m. in the evening, and it was a very dreary evening. And a little bit of pissing rain.
Oh, yeah.
If you like pissing rain, send us an email, brahiopodcast@gmail.com. As Woody approached the intersection of I-77 and Route 47, he saw a car with bright lights quickly approaching him from the rear.
Ooh.
And depending upon where you looked for the research, there was either something approaching him from the rear with bright lights or something approaching him from the rear with no lights and something bright behind that.
Okay.
Either way,
There was lights somewhere.
I'm going off his own account here. Something was approaching quickly, and it was being tailed by something else.
Okay.
He kind of slid over to the side of the road to let this menacing truck kind of drive by because he was, if it was a police officer or a semi-truck that couldn't stop,
Sure.
he'd get the fuck out of the way.
I don't blame him. I do the same.
Right out of the way. But this wasn't a truck. Woody claims it was a truck being tailed by an unidentified flying object.
Ooh, nice.
A UFO.
UFO.
Or a UP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. A UAP.
UAP.
That's what they call it in the modern world now. A UAPP. You ain't down with UAPP, then why are you listening to this podcast? He claims that it was a charcoal-colored UFO, and it was void of any lights, and it was shaped like a kerosene lamp chimney. Now I know what you're saying.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? I said the same thing, folks. I got no idea.
Is it dick-shaped?
It was dick-shaped like a cigar. I'll tell you what. A few years ago, when I worked at the prison, I would drive there to Lebanon every day.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, I've told this story in passing. There was an incident where I was on my motorcycle. I looked up. There was a pencil-shaped craft in the air. I said, wow, what the fuck is that? Then I looked down to make sure I was still in the lines, look at my speed, look back up. The pencil-shaped craft was gone. It had vanished completely. I am not making this up. This is hand of God. I don't fucking believe in God, but, God strike me dead right now. This morning, I'm getting off the exact same exit, the exact same spot.
Huh.
I look up. There's something brilliantly silver up in the air.
Okay.
I said, oh, here we fucking go again.
The old space dildo.
Look down to start to take that fast curve when you're getting off the exit, Trader's World exit. I look up again, completely gone. So I don't know what the fuck is going on over there.
The old dick rocket.
This
The
one,
old
this
cock
one,
it,
this
if
one,
you will.
This one looked nothing like the first one.
Yeah, okay.
It was shiny, shiny silver,
Okay.
glistening.
Some upgrades.
Definitely.
It went to West Coast
You
Customs.
want to pimp my ride?
What's up, y'all? This is Exhibit. We're fixing to pimp your ride.
They pimped that ride for real.
We put a Nintendo 64 in the trunk of your car.
Where would you like dicks? So we built you a spaceship like a dick.
We put a coffee machine in your fucking UFO.
Yeah, old Woody said, I'm not going to elaborate on that story anymore because I'm so scared of my fucking life ever since that shit took off in the studio. I'm so scared of anything paranormal hurting me.
Yeah, man.
Aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, fucking stay away from me.
Chalupas.
Don't need it. Chalupas.
Chalupacabras.
I'd love like a chicken chalupa with nacho cheese on it.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're bringing back the volcano menu, too, man.
I know.
You picked a bad time, dog.
Bad time to get healthy.
I'll get it and you can sniff mine if you want.
Yeah. Woody said the spacecraft touched the ground and then began to hover about 10 inches above the ground. That's all I got for you. 10 inches.
Shit, that'd be all right with that.
Yeah. As if this wasn't weird enough, a hatch opened up on the bottom of the spacecraft, and a normal, everyday man stepped out of the hatch.
Oh, hiya there, Woody. How you doing today?
Buzz, look, an alien! Buzz!
Dude, I love that part in that movie.
I love that movie.
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah, man. So the fucking hatch opens up, and this is quoting Woody. He said, "Any ordinary man you would see on the street. There was nothing unusual about his appearance. The man was wearing dark clothing, and he had a beaming smile. And I would like to emphasize that this man would eventually, this entity, this creature, this alien, would eventually be known as the Smiling Man.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the big things that he would display is that he had a smile, like yeah, just like that. And no matter how you talk to him, you couldn't get that smile off of his face.
Yeah, dude, that just sucks.
His face is stuck, man.
That would suck, man.
Could have been a stroke. I don't know. His face, and this is quoting Woody again here. He said his face looked like he had a good tan, a deep suntan.
Huh.
He was not too dark, but it was just like he had been out in the sun a lot, and he had a good tan.
Not too dark.
His hair was combed straight back, and it was a dark brown, and he seemed to have a good, thick head of hair. Good, thick head of hair on him.
Jealous.
His eyebrows, his face, his features were very normal. I don't believe that he looked any different from any other man that you would meet on the street. Lady on the street, but a frick in the bed. The man approached Woody with a wide grin and his arms folded across his chest with his fingertips under his armpits.
All right. Keeping him warm.
Dude, I fucking hate aliens. Creep me out.
Very weird.
He never stopped smiling the entire the entire conversation between. Well, we won't call it a conversation yet, but this entire transaction here, he did not stop smiling with this menacing grin. He began to speak to Woody through the windows telepathically, and Woody says he asked me to roll down the window, and on the right hand side of my truck, I done what he asked. And this man stood there. And he first asked me what I was called. And I knew he meant my name. And I told him my name. And he asked me, he said, "Why are you frightened?" He said, "Don't be frightened. We wish you no harm." He said, "We mean you no harm. We wish you only happiness." And I told him my name. And when I told him my name, he said he was called Cold.
Fuck. Yeah, anytime you talk to somebody and then they say "we" and it's just one person, you know you're fucked.
We mean you no
We
harm.
mean you no harm. Like, oh fuck, there's more than one of you?
That claw.
You can only take so many white folks smiling at me.
This entire time, this guy's just grinning like a Nick or Rob with a dick in his butt.
Wait, like a what?
Soup like a Nick or Rob.
Okay. I didn't hear that. Hear that again.
If you say my name really, like, my wife yells across the house, she say, "Nick, come here." I'm like, "What the fuck did you say?"
I had to do a double take. Like, wait, what did you say? Run that back.
We don't do that on this show, dude. You got the wrong podcast. You got to check out those fucking Mississippi podcasts. Don't do that shit here.
It's like, damn, dog.
Yeah. Not today, Satan.
No pun intended. This just got dark.
Yeah. Shit. What was weird is, we'll talk about it in a second. But he said his name was Cold. I'm cold. You're cold. We're all cold sometimes. Sure. But this guy said this alien, whatever this being, this entity said his name was Cold. You called me Cold. What a cool name. What had my guy Woody so scared was this Cold man.
So fucking stupid. What a cool name. His name's fucking Cold.
You caught that.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Yeah, dude. We're like hidden Mickeys on the that's a hidden Mickey on the show.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cool stuff. You stay tuned, you hear a lot more. People never ever pick up on them. I see.
Yeah. That's usually me. Like I usually have those little like under
I know.
breath comments.
When I go back and I listen to our episodes, I cry when I laugh at some of this shit. But I don't listen to our podcast. It's
Yeah.
just a waste of time, a waste of brain cells. Yeah, we had my buddy Woody so scared was this dude was talking to him without moving his mouth. And that's why I so badly want to be a ventriloquist, so I can just walk up to people and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Talk to them through my teeth and not move my mouth. And they'll say, who's talking to me? Not the guy with his mouth not moving, not that guy. You could really freak some people out.
Just do the mannequin suit at Target, like the videos you sent me earlier.
Were you laughing, dude?
I was fucking dying.
You son of a bitch! That guy is throwing that pillow so hard.
Dude, he was launching these pillows.
Balls of lava, buddy is letting them rip. Yeah, the alien. The alien kept on talking to him, and his actual name was Indrid Cold.
Oh,
Indrid told Woody, he said, "You can speak to me, or you can think what you want to say. Either way, I can understand both." So he could telepathically communicate with Woody, but then also he could understand spoken English. Whenever Woody went on the news the next day to tell his story, they said, "Why the fuck did you have to roll your window down if he could talk to you telepathically?"
good point.
And Woody pretty stoically answered the question, said it felt like he wanted that face-to-face, that interaction.
Like a typical human interaction.
Yeah, that's what he desired. That's why he wanted the window down.
Okay, makes sense.
But he said also when Woody said when he started talking to Indrid, it felt like Indrid knew everything about the depths of Woody and everything he thought, everything he felt, that Indrid was able to process this stuff before Woody could even feel it or say it. Like Indrid knew his next thoughts and emotions. Pretty trippy.
Huh. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all. I think we should ban all aliens, for starters.
Yeah, anybody named Indrid.
Anybody named Indrid.
Yeah.
Indrid's kind of a cool name.
It is really cool.
During their interaction, Indrid pointed at the lights of the Parkersburg, West Virginia, which was just over the hills or the mountains. I don't remember. Everything in West Virginia is just nasty and ran down. And he asked what those lights were. He asked Woody. He said, "Hey, what are those lights over there beyond the horizon?" Woody said, what you're seeing is a city. That's where people go to work. That's where it's where they live. That's a city. And Indrid said, "Oh, wow, where I come from, those are called gatherings. Not necessarily a city, but we call those gatherings." And he also emphasized to Woody, he said, "The place I come from is a place far less powerful than yours."
Huh.
And that starts to, I don't know if this story is fucking fact or cap.
Fudge, yeah.
But you think about the obsession with aliens and our nuclear systems, and how a lot of times there's that Moldstrom Air Force, whatever installation, where there's a silo where they house our nuclear warheads. I think it was back in the 1960s. There was an incident where, some of the guys from that are coming forward still to this day. A craft hovered over the silo and disabled all the nuclear systems of this silo.
Oh,
it's a launch site for these nuclear weapons, and this spacecraft just disabled everything in the...
It just said, hell nah.
There was a couple people that said, "Don't care what you do, what you say, never coming back to this motherfucker." They left. They just left the military, the AWOL. They just never came back. It's a pretty interesting story. We'll have to tell it on the show sometime.
Yeah, it's definitely frowned upon.
I'm kind of paraphrasing there.
Yeah.
But it's the Moldstrom, I believe, UFO nuclear incident. You can look it up. So that kind of tells a tale of why possibly these aliens are so kind of infatuated with our nuclear systems, because they come from a planet, they come from some place that is so much less powerful than us in that aspect. But then also, if they are an advanced civilization and they've been a peacetime civilization for millions and billions and trillions of years, they have no means of war. They have no means of detaining somebody or kind of enforcing their will. That would be a point of interest for them. Maybe they're not powerful enough to overthrow us. Maybe their weapons, maybe they've mastered, I guess, flight without, I guess, energy or power. They can manipulate gravity or magnets, and that's how they fly their crafts. And they've also mastered the art of just existing, being a being with no nutrients or nothing like that. So maybe they gave up on wars and weapons and killing all that time ago.
Yeah. Maybe they're just like really fucking good at like hacky sack or something.
That would be a really good skill to have in high school.
Sure.
All those kids that were good at hacky sack, you knew who the fuck they were.
Yeah. Top dogs.
Yeah. And
Alpha males.
my family, members of my family owned a very well-to-do soccer shop.
Mm-hmm.
And they would always have the skivvy, the inside on really good hacky sacks.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd always hook us up with these really good hacky sacks. So growing up, I always had a badass hacky sack in my pocket.
Yeah.
Hacky sack was big when we were little.
Fuck
when
yeah,
we were
man.
young, dude.
It was really fun.
It was fun. Okay. Woody noticed that cars continued to zip by, one after one after one, but none of them really paid attention to the spacecraft. By this point, the craft was several feet up above the ground, but none of them stopped to take notice of the grinning man, the smiling man, Indrid, standing next to Woody's truck, talking to him. They didn't take any note of it. Indrid continued to pepper Woody with questions about his job. He wanted to know where he worked at, what he did for a living, how he got there, how often he did it. Just asking Woody all kinds of questions about his mere existence, really. Woody explained to this guy that he was a sewing machine salesman. So then, Indrid said, wow, you probably don't have much fucking money, do you? He's just a sewing machine. You just repair and sell sewing machines.
Oh god, that's such a funny thing. Like
Lame job, man.
yeah, like things that just fell by the wayside.
Bring your parent to work day. My dad's a firefighter. My dad's a computer analyst. My dad's a sewing machine salesman. No, your father works for the mafia. He's laundering money, and that is his cover-up. He's a sewing machine salesman. Indrid told Woody, he said, oh, well, that's cool that you're a sewing machine salesman because my occupation, I'm a searcher. He didn't elaborate very much more than that, just by saying that he was indeed what they called on his planet, his domain, a searcher. While Mr. Derenberger, Woody, was being interviewed on live television on WTAP TV, this is the NBC affiliate there, he attributed his puzzling statement to Indrid Cold. He said, at the proper time, the authorities will be notified about our meeting, and this will be confirmed. It was kind of, at that point, he hadn't, I don't know what authorities he was talking about, because by this point, he had already notified the police, because he notifies the police when he went home that night. The entire conversation took between 5 and 10 minutes, and then Indrid Cold looked inside Woody's car with his ever-present smile and said, Mr. Derenberger, I thank you for talking to me. We will see you again. And who we was? I don't fucking know. I have no idea who we are. And like you said, that's scary.
Yep, yeah.
The spaceship then came down, and what appeared to be a human arm knocked the hatch open, reached out, and grabbed Indrid, pulled him back into the spacecraft. The spacecraft made a fluttering noise, rose about 75 feet up in the air, and shot away into the distance.
Wow.
Out of sight. That's what it did.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah, man.
I felt like I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
I've got all this stuff inside me. I'm like,
You're channeling that spirit.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I feel Indrid here with us right now. After Woody saw this goddamn spacecraft lift up in the air and take off, he just sat there kind of like, what the hell? What the hell just happened? Was I raped? What happened? And he zipped away. He sat there for a moment. Then he proceeded to go on home because that's what he needed to do. He arrived home at about 7 p.m., and his wife met him at the door. And I was thinking about this. This is a crazy time. We grew up in a time when you didn't know when mom or dad was coming home.
That's true.
They just fucking showed up.
Mm-hmm.
How scary was that shit? At least when I'm, now when I would be off on weekdays, my wife would be at work, I would know whenever I had to get my ass moving,
Yeah.
start cleaning this house.
Yep.
Back then, mom or dad just showed up. They didn't call. You couldn't call them on the celly. Couldn't hit them on the celly.
They're off work at a specific time, but they may be going, pick up something from the store. Or
Krogering,
yeah.
tanning bed, buy drugs, whatever.
Sure.
All that stuff.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
His wife said, quote, "He could not have been any whiter if he had been lying in a coffin."
Oh, shit.
She sat her old husband Woody down and called the West Virginia State Police and said, "Hey, listen, we got a fucking incident here. My husband saw a goddamn it." Sorry, I almost puked to myself right there. We had ground turkey tacos. I think I'm okay.
Okay, good.
All right.
You saved it.
Yep. No, it came up. I swallowed it.
Okay. Yeah, recycled.
She called the West Virginia State Police and said, "Hey, we got an incident. Something happened with my husband. This is completely out of the norm. This is strange. This needs to be investigated." And that they did. They did look into it. He tried to go to work the next day, but ended up doing an interview with NBC affiliate WTAP-TV in Parkersburg. He was flanked by veteran reporter Glenn Wilson, police chief Ed Plum, and also it was understood that representatives and investigators from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base were on the way to speak with Woody about what he had encountered as well. I will tell you about what we know about Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is here in Dayton. Wright-Patterson Air Force Base is the reverse engineering facility for the U.S. government. So when Roswell happened, Area 51, that shit, they took all that wreckage here to Dayton, Ohio, to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So to say, there might be some people working there that are, that investigate these situations, absolutely plausible. At the time, it was understood that, hey, you got to hang around because these boys in blue are coming to talk to you and want to know about what the fuck is going on. It was just almost like an interrogation more so than it was a police interview. Not so much as, hey, what happened? What did you see? It was more of like, did you really see that? Did you really say that? Did it really do this? It was more of like a police and like an interrogation, like they wanted to charge him with a crime, essentially. Probably one of the most curious statements Woody made about his meeting with Indrid. And then Cold said to me, "We will see you again." Then his voice trails off. Police Chief Ed Plum asked, "Do you really believe you will see him again?" And Woody then answered, "I think so. I believe I will. I don't know, because that's what I'm afraid of."
Ooh.
And Woody was afraid to see Indrid Cold again, just because how strange
Just the whole experience was.
Oh yeah, it just wasn't right. It didn't sit well with him, and he just didn't want any part. He didn't want any part of it. After that interview, though, just not long after this interaction with this alien, Woody's life kind of went to the shitter. Kind of bad stuff started happening. He changed and lost jobs. He couldn't keep a job for shit. He started having a lot of marital problems, which he actually ended up getting a divorce because of, I would say, all of this stuff. He also started receiving visits from men in black suits repeatedly that he believed they would never clarify who they were or what entity they were with. But in his words, he thought they worked for the mafia, or he thought they were representatives from some portion of the secret government, and they were coming to talk to him, and they always wanted to talk about UFOs, what he thought about them, what they could do, his experiences with Indrid Cold. Yeah, these were never kind visits, we should say. All the while, this is all going on. He's losing his wife. He's losing his job. He's got fucking government representatives, men in black, knocking on his front door all the time. He continues to receive visits from Indrid Cold. And his wife and son even went on record and said, yes, that he was still receiving visits from some strange entity even after the initial interaction between the two. And his wife and son, yeah, they absolutely vouched for this stuff. At one point, Woody said enough is enough, and he just disappeared off the map for 6 months. Nobody could find him. Nobody could talk to him.
shit.
Then nobody knew where he went.
Damn.
He's just gone for 6 months. And this was a very painful point for his wife at the time. They eventually divorced, like I said.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah.
6 months is a long fucking time.
6 days is a long time.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
He said, "Peace the fuck out. I'm going for
Later, Gator.
Yeah, he went to Hawaii or some shit. But when he came back, he said that he was with the aliens. He was with them in their galaxy, their planet. The locals, though, whenever he came back, they said, "This motherfucker." They kind of, whereas before his story was hitting the tabloids, the magazines, the newspapers, everyone was kind of eaten up by his story. They 1,000,000% were sold. Like, hey, something's going on here. Now there is some growing skepticism over what he said he experienced. Maybe they thought it wasn't real.
Mm-hmm.
He swore on everything that he experienced was completely authentic. He wasn't looking for a quick buck. He wasn't looking to get his name in headlines. But he did wish to be completely transparent about what had happened to him, just in case it occurred to somebody else. His story was getting a little far-fetched, though, because when he came back from his 6-month stay on this planet, whatever, he said that he was in a galaxy called Ganymede, is the name of it.
Okay.
Not Ganymede, Ganymede. He said that he was impregnated by the aliens.
Hell
With
yeah,
all of his
dude.
fucking travels.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck. Dude, I bet you a good old-fashioned dicking from an alien would be nice.
Nice and sensual.
Nice and sensual.
Oh.
I love a tongue kiss, dude. Love it. If you
Probably,
like,
probably has a forked tongue, too.
yeah, one of them wild boys. They
Yeah.
go like a lizard tongue.
Yeah, yeah.
If you like to make out, send us an email, brahiopodcast@gmail.com. When I talk to my wife, I call it tongue style, though.
Yeah.
Like, she says, she's telling me bye for work. She'll kiss me. I'll say, "Hey, will you come back and give me a tongue style kiss?"
It's like it's a fucking menu item. Yeah, let me get that tongue style. I need number 3 tongue style.
You want to talk about grossing her out, man? Traditionally, she doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes she gives in, and I will say thank you for the tongue style kiss.
That's sort of fucking right there. It's how you order a dry pussy.
Yeah. Give me your driest pussy, please, my boy.
1 tongue style, please.
You don't tell her you're coming in with it. You don't tell her you're coming in with tongue. You just deliver it.
No, I just fucking jam that bitch in there. Just fucking forcing it. Like, I can make fun noises.
Sick of you fucking pooping on the toilet, on the bowl.
I just like to give it a bit like a big flop sound.
I was saving this for the main episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not last night, the night before, it was about 11 o'clock. It was like we were 18 years old all over again. Start getting after it,
Uh-huh.
And that's one of the beautiful things about having a mate you love so much, sharing life with your husband or wife. It's like having a pocket pussy with you all the time.
Amen.
So I started showing her my affection about 11 o'clock.
Sure.
And listen, man, it's no... I'll be braggadocious. My body's changing because I'm losing some weight.
Mm-hmm.
I can do some new shit with my body for sure.
Hell yeah.
I can pin my legs behind my ears
Nice. That's hot.
if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, man.
We started going at it, but I just felt like a wild animal. This rush of fucking energy. I was just going to town.
Mm-hmm.
It lasted like a minute 7.
Hey, that's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But I always tell her, like, when I'm all revved up, I tell her beforehand, I say, "Hey, baby girl, this ain't going to last long." And she says, "What's new?" Whatever.
Yeah.
But then she calls me at work the next morning, and I can always tell when she's got me on speakerphone
Mm-hmm.
in the car, I should say. I can always tell when she's got me on the car.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know not to be like, "Hey, baby, show me them fucking titties," because the kids are in the car
yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, Nick." I said, "Yeah." She's like, "So Sophie was saying how..." Sophie's a 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Sophie was just telling me how she couldn't sleep last night because at like 10 or 11 o'clock, she kept on hearing people wrestling. And I said,
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
so I had to tell her to lie. I told her I was watching wrestling to fall asleep, like fucking WrestleMania or something, some big time shit. I heard something. I heard
It was a spit swapping makeout
I
match.
heard naked people wrestling in the middle of the night. So fucking.
I heard skin on skin slaps.
I want a different house in the backyard where I can just go lay pipe as loud as I want without rattling walls.
Just vigorous fucking.
Yeah, like a fuck tent in the backyard. It doesn't
Oh,
have to be a
yeah.
whole house.
That'd be cool.
It could be just like a cot inside of a tent with a shit bucket in there. Maybe like an episode of Saw.
It's romantic, dude.
The fucking tent with a shit bucket. Just dirt floor.
Oh, yeah.
Primal, dude. Just
Yeah.
Native American shit. Like a fucking deer pelt up on the ceiling.
That'd be fucking sweet. Just fucking by moonlight.
And when you go in there, you gotta be stinking.
Yeah.
Just gotta be unwashed and natural. The fuck tent. That would be the cream spot, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to our story. So here, Woody's pregnant by this time. He's got a fucking alien baby inside of him.
Woody's pregnant.
I'm about to give birth to an alien baby right now, I think. Get me to the toilet. In 1967, Woody started to have visited Indrid's home planet of Lanalos, where its residents walked around wearing no clothing. He said the aliens lived in a galaxy called Ganymede, where everything was peaceful and there was no war. People began to laugh and snicker at his stories because they thought he was a raging fucking psycho. So at this point, he said, you know what? I'm tired of people doubting me and they think I'm crazy. I'm going to go to my doctor. And he went to his doctor to get a psychological evaluation, get checked out. The doctor issued a clean bill of health for Woodrow Derenberger. Said there was no chemical imbalance. There was nothing wrong with him, per se. Just that he was pregnant with an alien. Aside from that, completely gold, man. No problems. The family received years of harassing phone calls, and they blamed Woody's lost jobs on all of this. And friends of the family said that things were never the same. That they just were never the same after this incident. They had a hard time being normal. They had a hard time trying to reclaim their lives after everything that unfolded with this alien, Indrid Cold. Woody suffered from painful headaches and depression, and eventually his wife divorced him. Woody moved away from the area to escape the notoriety. So at one point, like we said, he went missing altogether for 6 months, got the fuck out of town, gone. But this time he moved away for good. He said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being in the limelight. I'm tired of being ridiculed, mocked for the story. I'm dealing with serious pain right now. No one's sympathetic. Nobody cares. So he left town for good. After years of living somewhere else, however, Woody moved back to Mineral Wells before his death in 1990 at the age of 74. 23 years after Indrid Cold, the smiling man, supposedly pulled him over on the highway. While he never recanted his statement, he never spoke of this situation ever again. Took it to his grave. Never talked about it ever again. But you'll say, hey, I'm thinking about this for a second. There's another strange cryptid from West Virginia about the same time, 1966, 67, 69.
Mm-hmm.
69 is where you put each other's genitals in your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun stuff.
Giggity, 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 goo.
If you like 69 and buy a ticket to our live show, brohiopodcast.com/tickets.
You ever do the 69 where a guy's on top? That just feels weird.
I don't like it. I feel like I'm killing her.
No, I meant you and a guy.
I don't like it. I feel like I'm killing him.
No, yeah, but it feels wrong. Like,
I feel like they're getting too much gaze of my asshole.
Yeah, exactly. Too much nose in the ass. My ass is too gross.
Seeing too much of that moon, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Women take care of their assholes a lot better than guys do.
That's subjectable, debatable.
I mean, it depends on what kind of creature you're dealing with, but I would say generally,
Since I've switched to just pretty much chicken and lettuce now, I shit maybe twice a week.
Man.
But when I wipe, there's nothing there. I just got nice, clean, felt poops. They're completely...
The old ghost shits.
They're nice, man.
Yeah.
I don't have these messy cheesesteak poops anymore. So I said, hey, I'm out of the clear. I can get my ass eaten in a pinch now if I have to. But no matter how much I scrub my ass in the shower, it still stinks.
Yeah.
I think it's just from years of being dirty.
A lot of oil leaks back there. You're like my truck that's sitting in front of my house not doing anything, just leaking oil on the pavement.
That brown haze around my Funyun, around my balloon knot.
No matter how much I fucking wash it, there's still oil everywhere.
Isn't that gross that your fucking poop dyes your butthole?
Yeah, man.
Stains it.
Man.
Poop stains your butthole and you can't get it to go. That's why these mega porn stars, they get their assholes bleached.
You get like a chisel and hammer and
break away,
chip away.
It's like that rock we used to paint in high school. There's just layers and layers of. Oh, hello! I see you've made the Chipotle ring. This phase is gonna last about 12 years. Once you get past that, you're gonna be in a fucking $1 McDouble decade.
Dude, that fucking decade. Yeah, that was like 2 decades.
I was struggle busting all the way, man.
That was those are good years.
And then once you get below that, you're gonna see that we had a White Castle in our locale very briefly.
Oh man.
One day we should just, man up
and
just show each other our assholes, just to get an unbiased opinion of what they look like. You can say, "Hey, man, I know you're hard on yourself, but your asshole is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's mostly flesh. There's brown haze. You need some Pine Sol or some Goo Gone, and
some CLR.
There's some mineral deposits." There's some stalagmites and stalagmites hanging from that motherfucker. So gross.
Here's a fucking brake cleaner.
I sat down for this episode. I got 8 pages of research. Traditionally, we get 12 to 15. It's going to be hard to stretch this out.
Just like our ass.
Deploy the butthole button.
When in doubt.
Let's talk about butthole health for 25 minutes. We got it.
Oh, shit.
Many people often link Indrid Cold to the alleged Mothman sightings in and around Point Pleasant that began in the winter of 1966. Their close proximity to Woody's encounter and the sheer strangeness almost makes sense to do this. However, while Cold may have a connection to the sightings of the winged creature, there might be an argument made that he was there to observe as opposed to actually being the Mothman itself. Some believe that Indrid Cold, right down to his menacing appearance and attire with that fucking diabolical grin, they thought him to actually be part of, almost peeked again, the Men in Black.
Okay.
That's very possible. He was just a Man in Black himself.
Sure.
And at the same time of this sighting, or I'm sorry, not of this sighting, of the Indrid Cold interaction between Woody and Indrid, there were a lot of reports and sightings of strange lights in the air, strange spacecrafts hovering over the area. It wasn't just this sighting of Indrid Cold. A lot of people around the community and around that area specifically, the area was inundated with these spacecrafts over top of in their airspace with flashing lights, strange shapes. I guess movement that wasn't natural to Earth. Lots of spacecraft like that. There was numerous incidents of dog mutilations. You've heard a lot of the years that kind of their aliens things are cattle mutilations. But in West Virginia, they're fucking the dogs.
Okay.
Fucking them up, dude.
There's some sexy dogs in West Virginia, so I get it.
The cheese tax. The cheese
love
tax. You have to pay a cheese tax every time you're cooking, and the cheese comes out, and the puppy comes looking. The rules are the rules, and the facts are the facts. When you open up the cheese drawer, you gotta pay the tax. The cheese tax.
I love those videos. Love them.
I do too.
Fucking dogs are always so excited.
Your wife gets mad if you start dumping shredded cheese on her, though. I will promise you that.
You know who doesn't get mad though?
Me.
I was gonna say your dog, but
Me and the dog. Yeah, dude, I'd do that to Bruce. He started dry humping the air. They're fucking the dogs up. Dog mutilations. Our pets' heads are falling off. But the actual first sighting of the Smiling Man was actually before the Indrid Cold incident. The first sighting wasn't even in West Virginia. It was in Elizabeth, New Jersey. On October 16th, 1966, two boys were walking down a street when they saw him, Indrid Cold, up on a hill behind a chain link fence. He was described as being bald, but still had a metallic green suit and a wide grin. Lots of UFO sightings were reported in that specific area at the time as well. Was that the same guy that Woody encountered there on the side of Interstate 77 and 49? Who's to fucking say? Yeah. But the kids that see this strange bald man in what appeared to be a spacesuit with this strange grin on his face. Sounds like he wisened up a little bit, got rid of that spacesuit, and he was wearing like a black trench coat whenever he met Woody in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. On that same night, that same specific night, October 16th, 1966, two men also stopped along the road after seeing a strange spacecraft. The same figure got out and asked them a few questions, then left. The figure had the same description as as Woody had explained in his encounter. Another sighting was reported by a family in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. The family reported supernatural activity going on in their home and strange lights flashing above their house at night. The little girl in the home woke up one night and saw a man grinning broadly over her. You about to piss your pants?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you're about to take off.
No, nope.
She screamed and hid under the covers, and when she peeked out, he was gone. The main reason this is notable is because this happened in the area Mothman was sighted around the same times as the sighting of Indrid Cold. On December 3rd, 1979, so 13 years later, a cop parked at a self-serving gas station at night. All of a sudden, a figure called out to him from the shadows. The figure was tall, bald, wore a suit, and some strange metallic chest plate. The figure also had the menacing, strange grin stuck on his face. The figure also telepathically told the cop to drive into a cloud hovering nearby.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
The cop claims the car was levitated, and all of a sudden he was on an alien craft surrounded by strange creatures.
Okay.
There was a late investigator. He was an American named John Keel. He investigated the Mothman specifically. But during his investigation while he was writing his book, he received phone calls from Indrid Cold, allegedly. The final conversation they had consisted of Indrid Cold telling John Keel to run away because a terrible disaster will happen. As John Keel escaped, the Silver Bridge collapsed with 46 people killed from that event.
Oh, damn.
That was the prolific Mothman sighting,
Mm-hmm.
the stereotypical story they talk about with the Mothman sightings. And there was a Reddit post from 2012 that I was able to dig up as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking Reddit. Fuck me, daddy.
Yeah.
In 2012, a Reddit post was created by Blue Tidal, titled The Smiling Man, which ultimately became the cryptid's nickname. In the story, the author explains how he lived in an American city where he would go for long walks in the middle of the night, thinking about various topics all alone. For 4 years, the author had been going outside in the night without any problems until one day. The day was Wednesday, and the author went from another walk. He went for another walk. As he was walking, he noticed the man making a strange dance in front of him. He was doing the fucking jitterbug, the herky-jerky. So they're dancing, everyone's dancing in the street. Everyone's fucking dancing, shaking their tits and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Nipple burns on their faces.
I love it.
The author believed he was just drunk. Well, fuck yeah.
Well,
it's
yeah.
West Virginia.
What y'all doing? We're fucking each other and drinking potato vodka.
The author believed he was just drunk and there was no serious danger until the man started going towards the author and he shoot that motherfucker like they did the zebra. As the author starts feeling uncomfortable, the man was the whole time avoiding eye contact and was looking up in the dark sky while the man started to smile wide open like a cartoon character would have.
Yeah. It sure would be a shame if you found a new friend tonight, wouldn't it?
Jeez. That's creepy.
What do you think of my smile?
The author decided to cross the street and move away from the smiling man, realizing how dangerous the situation was becoming. The man decided to follow the author and cross the street with him.
You're not getting away that easy, are you?
As the author realized that the man is getting closer, the man's smile is becoming more sinister than before. The author described becoming extremely uncomfortable by the situation, walking again straight without looking at the man, until the author decided to look behind him again, just to see the man going towards the author once again. The author was just standing still in shock, looking at the man going towards him, as the man was going towards the writer and as was stopping he was stopping the entire time. It's like the man was having pauses in his action, almost like it was a fucking glitch in the Matrix. While the author was just waiting, the man decided to turn around and walk away from the person writing the story, until the man decided to run towards the author, possibly trying to capture the author. The author did run as well at that time. In the end, the author managed to escape and started having nightmares, which he never had in his life, recalling this specific event, this interaction, this encounter with
The smiling man. I would love nothing more than you to let me inside your home right now.
Fuck.
Maybe you can just let me off of your front porch so I can come in and take a look at the inside of your house.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like it.
No. It's
You
kinda
think it's
scary.
creeping the people out?
Probably.
They don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah.
They know we're not scary.
No. Yeah.
The only thing we scare is a buffet. I am paying for a character dinner at Disney World.
Mhm.
We're doing a Hollywood and Vine,
Mm-hmm.
which is an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Hell yeah.
My wife said, "Let's watch a video of it." This fucking, you look like a porky fellow like me. He said, "Hello, we're here at the Hollywood and Vine. I'm going to take you down the buffet real quick. First in the Hollywood buffet line, we have all-you-can-eat mini corn dogs." I said, "Turn it off. That's all I needed to see."
Sold.
Miniature corn dogs. Fuck.
Yeah, man. You can't go wrong there.
Dude, they're so good.
They're really good.
I've never met anyone that doesn't like miniature corn dogs.
You can't not like them. It's impossible.
Sweet, corn, there's bread, there's chopped up pig
There's
inside.
corn. There's dog. I mean,
Pig ass.
what the fuck else could you ask for?
Horse ears. There's always that one motherfucker in the crowd like, if you knew what was in that hot dog, you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Bet me money,
I don't
bitch.
fucking care.
I will rip this hot dog to shreds.
I've ate a lot worse. Trust me.
I love hot dogs,
I
man.
love them. Love them. They don't have to be all beef.
I don't like all beef hot dogs.
I ate the fucking roller dogs off the Speedway
Give me
thing
the-
at like
yeah, give me
2 in the morning.
Give me the toenail dogs.
Yeah.
I don't need that all beef shit.
Ones that are just fucking begging for you to throw them away. I'll eat
No.
it. I don't care.
The all beef ones give me heartburn. Really.
Mm-hmm. They do me too.
Tastes like fucking ass.
Yeah. I think our body's just accustomed to like fucking pig lips and shit.
And I can truly appreciate some. I've seen some people make hot dogs with mayonnaise on it, mustard, bacon, nacho cheese,
They're versatile, man.
ranch, put it all on there.
Versatile. Super versatile.
What are you doing there? Making a hot dog salad? Let me get a bite of that.
Hot dogs.
I'll ask somebody for a bite of their food. I say, hey, can I have a bite of that?
We still gotta do some hot dog burn-ins.
Oh, I want to do those bad.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those look so good.
I bet you they're not good, but
Nah, they have to be good, man.
they would. They would be.
Some
Good.
burnt glizzies.
I'd make them taste really good.
Yeah.
It'd
Oh,
be so delicious.
I just want a birthday cake with that and mashed potatoes on top. Fuck me up, daddy. Whew.
Yeah. What about my mom used to do this back in the day? We would. She'd make mashed potatoes for dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and if we were really good boys, you'd see the mashed taters hit the counter,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd disappear for a little bit, and you knew she was covering them with cheese and bacon and putting them back in
Oh,
the
yeah.
oven. mashed potatoes with a layer of
Mm-hmm.
cheddar cheese and chopped up bacon.
Yeah, that hits.
And then my fucking bastard brother would always just scrape all the cheese off the top. And he would get no potato. He'd just take all cheese and bacon.
Ah, man. That pissed me off.
Yeah, dude, I'd wait for him to fall asleep, and I'd get naked, and I'd crawl up on the top bunk, and I'd say, "Wake up, motherfucker! It's time to ride the lightning." And I wouldn't do it. I'd just be naked. I'd just lay on him because it'd make him uncomfortable.
Sure.
That's a good way to force your will upon someone.
Yeah.
I don't condone raping. That's bad. I want to kill people that rape people. But you can get naked and lay on somebody.
I guess.
Police be like, "What was he doing to you? What did he do?" He's laying on me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not prosecutable. Can't arrest him for laying on you. What was he wearing? He was naked. So he was raping you? No, he wasn't raping. He was just lying on me. So you guys are cuddling? No. He got naked, and he draped himself across my lap.
Like a blanket of flesh.
Like a flesh blanket.
Yeah.
Like a fat, fleshy blanket. I'm sorry, sir. There's nothing we can do for this. He's your brother. Nothing. There was one weird guy we used to hang out with in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And he stayed the night a couple times, and I would wake up, and he would be standing over me, staring at me.
Yeah.
Hard breathing on me and shit.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if he still does that to people to this day.
I don't think he has friends anymore.
Me. Talks to me once a year.
Not that type of friends.
You remember that one time? We were watching Cops together. I'll never forget it, dude. We were in the 5th grade.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
This is a different incident.
Oh, okay.
He was a hot boy, but he was all worked up. But we were watching Cops in the living room in my house. We were both lying on the floor, flat on the ground, with our hands behind our heads, just on the carpet, little kids staring up at the TV watching Cops
Yeah.
on a fucking Friday night, dog.
Yeah.
And he scooted over, and he took his leg, and he draped it over my leg.
Fuck, that's so hot.
And I looked at him. You know, I'm only in the 5th grade. I said, "God damn, this is gay," but I scooted over. I pulled my leg back. So maybe he's an accident. Maybe he's just spreading out. Maybe he's getting loose. Maybe he's warming up his thrusters. I don't know what he's done. I was in the 5th grade. I didn't know what the fuck I was thinking. I knew I was thinking, I don't want his leg over my leg. So I scooted over.
Yeah.
This motherfucker scoots over again towards me
Oh, man.
and drapes his leg across my leg. Again. So dude, I reached over, I grabbed him on the dick. I said, "Get your fucking leg off me." Or I said,
So if you're going to fucking do it, boy.
"Yeah, fucking do it."
Be about it.
No, I got up. At that point, I went in the kitchen. I said, "Mom, he's fucking trying to fuck me." I don't know.
like me.
Trying to hot leg my ass. I don't know but I got away from him.
Yeah, you have to in that situation.
Just trying to watch Cops, dude. We're 10. Get off of me.
He's over there like, "It sure would be a shame if you got a boner right now." I'd really hate that.
What was that lump on your crotch? My balls, dude. Oh, my freaking nards. Where you used to get you hitting the balls when you were a kid and you were allowed to cuss. Oh, man, my freaking nards. What the heck and frick, dude, my nards.
Old nards, man.
I still got to use words like that because I got little girls, so I can't be like, "My fucking dick sweating." Or fucking, "My balls hurt."
Dude, our boys are so fucking bad.
I'll be like,
They get to the point to where they cuss without cussing. It's like,
"Shit."
they'll be like, "Shut the up." And I'm like, dude, you guys need to knock it off. I'll hear them cussing like when they're on their own.
Real cussing,
Yeah,
letting her rip.
yeah, I'll let it rip.
All 3 of them.
The older one, I'll hear him every now and then. but-
Motherfucker.
he'll just say like "damn" and "ass" and stuff. Which
Oh.
I mean, he's 15. I was letting him rip when I was like 10 to 12, 10 to 11s when I think I
don't remember
started.
when I started cussing.
I was in middle school. Yeah. So I mean, what can I really say? You know what I mean? It's not, as long as they're not doing it in school or in front of like, you know, Debbie Downer kids.
Oh,
I don't really.
I
mind.
got a detention in 6th grade for calling a girl a bitch.
Yeah.
She threw one of the, those little frozen cups of orange juice.
Mm-hmm.
She threw one of those at me.
Oh, well, she was a bitch. Calls him as you sees him, my friend.
Angie Elam, we're still
Oh.
friends with her.
Oh, yeah.
So you bitch. And this fucking dumbass teacher's aide couldn't even be a real teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She's too slow. She wrote me a detention. And it was so good.
Too slow.
It was so good. She misspelled everything on the detention,
Mm-hmm.
and I got called down for it. And the assistant principal liked me. He's like, I heard you use some rather colorful language today. And I was like, yeah, I slipped up, boss. And he's reading it, and he looks up. He's like, you know what? Rips it up. He's like, this woman did so poorly writing this detention that I'm not going to make you serve this. I'm like, hell fucking yeah.
I love it.
You illiterate hillbilly.
I got a detention for slapping a girl's ass. By, of all people, fucking Senor.
Oh, yeah.
Who would have
I remember that.
slapped any of the girls' asses in that school?
That bitch. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sucked. I was pissed.
Well, you got about 40 minutes nonsense there at the end of the episode. Hope you liked it.
Hell yeah.
Come see us for the live show. We would love to spend time with you.
We would.
Love to be inside. Love for you to be inside the venue with us.
Yes.
So excited. We're gonna go out afterwards.
Mhm.
Let's go get drinks together.
Sure.
Let's go see where the night takes us. Let's go get arrested. Let's go fucking light a couch on fire in the street. Let's go kill someone together after.
Steal a cop car.
Let's steal a fucking police helicopter.
Let's take a ride on Jerry's Weasel.
Let's break in to a military base.
Oh, yeah.
Let's storm the cap. Wait, they already did that.
Yeah, they
That
did.
didn't fucking work out, did it?
Yeah, Fort Knox ain't too far away from there. We could fucking break in there.
Donald Trump was supposed to get arrested today.
Was he?
He said, like, I don't know, he's got that fucking whatever, his little truth thing, his version of Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
He said he was expected to be arrested. It didn't happen.
Huh.
But he's supposed to be arrested for hush money. I think he used campaign money to pay Stormy Daniels.
Oh, okay.
I think. I could
Dude.
be wrong.
There's
It's
there's not a fucking politician that doesn't do shit like that.
I know.
Arrest them all. How can you just punish one of them and not all of them? I'm not standing up for him, but still.
I'm not saying I hate Joe Byron or I hate Donald Trump, but
Byron.
I am ready for someone new and younger and just like fresh ideas and healthy fucking policies. Someone like you or I
Yeah,
should
sure.
run for president.
Whatever happened to the Bing Bong TikTok channel? Bing Bong. Like those, Staten Island or was that Coney Island?
Yeah.
Those dudes. Where the fuck did they go?
Lost the magic, dude.
They were fucking hot for a minute, man.
Just like me going to Disney World. Lost the magic. Raped my fucking wallet.
I miss those dudes.
All right, guys. You have a great
man.
week.
I love you guys.
Happy to catch up with you.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off really quick right there. Didn't
You're
mean
good.
to.
Oh, I didn't say I love you. They're gonna be mad. I gotta go back.
Okay.
I love you.
He loves you.
Thank you. All right.
YouTube.
Is Rob a man in black or is a man in black in Rob? I am a black man.
I know. William Gallant, no. Bob Lazar never worked for Wright Patterson Air Force. David, thank you for the compliment. He said, Jesus fucking Christ, he's just turning into a skinny pile of bones.
It's withering away right in front of our eyes.
Nick likes him young. Yeah, he does.
There's a movie about Ingrid Cold called Mothman Prophecy.
Fake it.
Fake news.
Fake it.
Yeah, someone asked about the he goes, Andy asked about the White Castle pizza rolls.
Oh,
Those things fucking suck.
they're disgusting.
They're bad. I thought I had like the best, like I had like the highest hopes for those, but no,
No, they're bad, dude.
they still make your shit smell like White Castle, but they don't taste like it.
Yeah. Kind of missed it on the main episode, but yeah, Jerry and Tracy's dog passed away.
I saw
Ninja.
that Ninja. Yeah.
Rest in peace, little buddy.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say this on the. I think I said this on the main episode a couple weeks ago, or maybe on one of the other episodes. But yeah, if you guys are PlayStationers, find me, Rob, Brohio Rob.
Hopefully he plays with you because he won't play with me. So
I've only been playing Elden Ring.
get on that COD, dude.
I need to.
I'll talk shit through the headset. I'll call you fucking racist names and shit.
Maybe I'll message you tomorrow after practice. We can play a little bit before beddy. Bye. I gotta get a headset.
Deal. I told you I could. It's upstairs.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah. It slides right into your ass and everything. Dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm there.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Dude, I went to fucking Target earlier. We had to go buy a TV mount for our work.
Basic ass bitch.
And, dude, my fucking mind was blown. We were over in the electronics section, and we were right over by the Bose speakers. They had fucking pair of sunglasses
I got them.
that have Bose speakers in them.
I have them.
Do you really?
They're on sale right now.
Yeah, dude, I fucking put them on, and I was like, there's no fucking way. And I hit the play button, and I'm like, dude, these sound fucking
I
good.
bought the special lenses for them and everything.
Did you?
I'll show them to you when you leave.
Yeah, dude, I was blown away.
They're slick, dude.
I was blown away.
I don't know what the fuck I'm going to use them for.
Yeah.
I was eyeballing them last summer for $300, and they dropped to $120. I'm like, I'm getting them.
Dude,
I
so
do,
cool.
When I buy myself toys, I always do the PayPal pay in 4.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like so much easier. And something like that, like $20.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So
I didn't even know those were a thing until
yeah, dude.
until today.
To turn them up, you just slide your
Oh,
finger
that's so
inside,
cool.
and when you call people, and it sounds good.
Nice.
Yeah, I just got those 2 days ago. I bought those. Don't know what I'm going to use them for.
Yeah, I mean, you got AirPods and shit, but
Completely, yeah. I love my AirPods.
I do too. Yeah.
I sleep with them in,
Mm-hmm.
and I listen to porn and stuff with them. That's a dangerous game, is to watch porn with them turned all the way up
Yeah.
and the noise cancellation on.
Oh yeah.
You could be jacking off for an audience and you don't know.
No idea.
You got your aunt, your mom, your dad, the dog catcher. You got everyone standing there watching you beat the shit out of your dick.
Kids are sitting there videotaping you and shit.
God fucking damn it, Dad.
Their friends sitting there watching.
Mr. Alexander, can you take me home?
You guys got Pop-Tarts?
What?
Dude, I would fucking kill myself. I would fucking kill myself.
Yeah, I would too.
Dude, I would drown myself in the toilet. Like, I fucking swear.
No, I'd say something stupid like, "Oh, your dad doesn't clean his like this. That thing's dirty if he doesn't.
Oh, man.
Your dad's got a dirty dick."
Shit. Are we doing a Zoom?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know either. We'll see.
I hate these people. We'll see what happens. All right.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. See you.
Bye.